Hello, everybody. This is Styles from Northside Game Crew, back with you with the continuation of my adventures at the airfield. I have been, trying to navigate my way through this place just to show everybody kind of the ins and outs and how I get through the airfield. And I actually am probably not the best at it. I do die here quite a bit. It's a busy location with people and the mechs and the stuff. And yeah, but I thought it'd be fun to just, show this one off. It is probably one of the most, important places of interest in the game of Scum. So, without further ado, this is continuation part two. If you haven't watched part one, I advise you to go check it out. It shows like how I get into the airfield and a couple loot locations that I went to in like what the first part of the airfield I feel is. It actually I had to break this up because the airfield is quite a large location. I go into some monuments thinking that I'm just gonna make a full video of it, and I break them up as I go. This one I'm kind of expecting to, so I got to a certain location and stopped the video. While I was off camera, I went and got myself a drink of water, and then I let my guy in game eat and drink some water. I reloaded my weapons, and now I'm ready to go. So. It sounds like there's a mech quite close to us here. And that's okay, because he is perfectly in the place I want him to be, because I'm about to go down these stairs and run over that way that he just walked. Ooh. He's coming in here. I didn't think I spooked him like that. See, it's strange sometimes how they like identify things. I think they're very sensitive to sound, so sometimes running may not be the best option when it comes to dealing with the mechs because they seem to be reasonably sound sensitive. Maybe this is a better way to go. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so of course I freaked that guy. That's the wrong direction. He's coming back this way, of course. So, as usual, I've upset a mech, and he's gonna be on my case for a little bit here. I'm sure he'll just shine his light on me and walk out. I actually ran out the wrong side of the building. I thought I was going the south direction, and I ended up going north. So we'll correct that and fix that right away here. So. But yeah, they seem very, very sound sensitive. So we've been here, we've looted all this stuff. We're just cutting through the building because it seems like a good way to get through. We're gonna have to deal with a friend as soon as we open the door, I think. So we'll get our favorite weapon out. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the MP5. Oh, you're right there. Perfect. Have a good night. Big fan of the MP5. I really like it. It's light, and my new philosophy in this game is lighter is better. It's strange because it just I'm not carrying so much stuff, and it gives you the freedom of maybe picking up and looting more, but also like just for the pure sense of running and avoiding mechs shooting you in the back. I think that's why it's also good practice. Oh, got some orange soda. We're gonna drink this back so we don't have to carry it. It's always good to get a little bit of sugar in your metabolism. Mine's pretty low, so yeah, it's a good chance to drink a little bit. I always like throwing the cans after. It makes your it increases your ability to throw stuff like spears and axes. So, and we'll be smart about what we do here. We're not in any type of rush, so it's kind of the thing that kills me when I'm playing is I get caught up and I get caught up in a rush, and I'm in a rush to do the things that I want to do, and it ends up getting me killed a lot of the times. Really? I don't know. See, I'd run over there, but the rest of these are wide open too, and I think there is a zombie that uh that spawns at the end of this hallway, so we're just going to not put ourselves in a stupid situation. Maybe. Is this guy even coming this way? Okay. Fear for nothing. Yeah, I've seen a zombie spawn right here, so that's a good, a good tip. Hey, look at that. I don't think we'll be able to put that in there, but we can put that there. And then we can put this guy here. So now after putting this... Oh, in the last video I did so good of not pissing off the mechs, but here I am making all sorts of friends. Yeah, he's only going to be able to walk so far, so... Where is he anyways? Oh, you're right there. If you're ever looking to build up skill points, it's quite easy to get their fame points, that's what they're called, just by shooting the mechs. We'll let this guy walk out, and then we'll go check out those crates that are outside. Maybe. Where's this one? I wonder if he walked all the way around. Wouldn't that be something, eh? Because I think he did. Just in time. Perfect. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's because there's just, a lot of people looting here that we haven't come across really anything all that fantastic. Maybe the game's limiting what type of stuff spawns where because they know everybody's coming here, and I don't know, I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist at heart. Like, what if they want to try to, make better exposure to certain places in the game, and they know that everybody comes to the airfield, so they don't put the good loot in the airfield, maybe. Not as abundant, I guess. Like, I'm sure there's stuff you can still find here. And maybe I'm looking in just the wrong places, and if that's the case, would somebody please point me in the right direction, because I'm only going where I think, I'm going to find the good stuff, right? Boxes and nails, that's cool. That's a new thing in the game that I think just came out in the last update. Look at that. It's just some matches in the toilet. Well, that guy's not happy with me. Let's see if there's anything good in this toilet. I see you. Yeah, getting love from all the mechs. Okay, I'm gonna have to cool down for a second here because he's like right on me. Yeah, like I don't know, some things like say I could run across in the last video right across the field and they don't really pick up on it, and then other times, they see you through like the bathroom window, which, maybe they just know that everybody has to go to the bathroom, so they pay extra attention to it. No, yeah, just a little frustrating sometimes. Yeah, like if I was looking for stuff to make things, that duct tape would have been perfect, but I'm not really into that, or making that, like I have nothing really to make with it. There's a lounge upstairs, because this is an airport. I've actually never found anything good in it. So we're gonna hop through this window, try to be as sneaky as we can, and run over here to this building. Anything good in here? There's a radio. Some sort of office. Like how? See? He's seen me through the blinds. Like, why even put the blinds there? Maybe it's a trap. I don't know. Get off my case, man. So we're just gonna crawl out here. Get an eye on where this guy's coming from, because he's been a big fan of mine. Okay. I wonder if there's anything good in these desks. I'll never find really anything good in desks. Really? Okay, let's just go through here, because they're not having any of me. Yeah, like he said, getting all the mech love in this video. It's one of those things in life where you do it to yourself, where you're like, oh, I should be really proud of myself. I made it, this far without having a mech even notice me, and now they're right on me because I was busy congratulating myself before I'd even finished the task. Lesson learned, right? So now we will need to be extra careful. Damn. Yeah. Oh, so this is the lounge I was actually speaking about. I guess I messed up. I probably could have went to the top of that terminal air traffic control tower, but we are going to another building that will have it, so I think that'll be fine. I'll show it in the other video. I don't know, maybe there could be like a sniper rifle up there, I'm hoping. I've had no luck in finding rifles in this game at all. Like, I would have come across before Car 98s and M1s, and I know that they've released Mosins in this game, and the SVDs. I haven't found one. The only rifle I've been able to find is a 22. And we all know that that's the most powerful weapon that they make, right? I'm just gonna hide over here for a second, because I do believe there are some better things on the other side of this. On the other side of this, where's this guy at? Perfect. This is what I'm talking about. We want to get into the hangars. That's where the good loot is, right? So shoot this guy in the head. Easy peasy. Alright. Hopefully there's something good in here. Like I said, I'm just a big fan of the silencers and sneaking up on them. Sometimes I can run into these things and they won't even notice that I've opened the door and shut it, and they just make it easy. If I shot an AK-47, I probably would have the attention of the next three little storage areas next to each other, right? So I'm trying to avoid the attention of every puppet and every mech in the airfield, and that's kind of my goal here with these guns. I like the variety too. There's a lot of different handguns in this game. Not all of them take the silencers, I think, but I haven't really found, like I said, the big 50 cal Golden Deagle too much of. I do have a 357 back at my base, which I haven't really used. I could try to make an improvised silencer for it and maybe that would work. I'm not too sure. I've never actually tried it, so maybe I'll try to do that at some point here. But I'm a big fan of the Glock and the other. It's like a 9mm gun. I think it's called an M9. It's a Tech M9 or something like that. It's good. They're both decent. I'm using the Glock right now because I've been finding tons of these 45 rounds and just trying to get rid of them. They're everywhere, and I use an MP5, so I don't really have a problem getting rid of 9mm rounds. But okay, what do we got here? Nice. See, loving it. One else over there. Okay. More gunpowder. I only need to find a lead plate now, and I should be able to make more 9mm bullets too. I can make only 9mm bullets. It must be something I did when I built my character. I think I need to get my engineering level up, so that's something to keep in mind when you're building your character in the game, is how you distribute your ability points, and basically, you know, what skills you'll acquire from distributing those. I'm pretty heavily invested in stealth and survival, so I started out in like a medium range with a handgun and at 0 with my rifling, and I do have a reason for that. It helps you acquire fame points faster. So if your character's not good at something and you're doing that task, you get rewarded more fame points. So oh, look, here's another block. I don't really need that because I got a couple of them, but the first real decent thing that I think we found in here. Oh yeah, back to the fame points. So when you want to do something like build bases, you have to spend fame points on building a base or taking over the door of the building that you're occupying, and then you have to use fame points to put the locks on. You can craft an improvised lock, but those locks aren't that good. You can fasten a golden lock to your door for 200 fame points. So for one door, in theory, it's going to cost you like 750 fame points. I think it costs 150 to claim a regular door. So that's kind of my theory behind it, or why I distributed my fame points the way I did. And you know, I'm sure lots of people play this game differently, and I'm sure they have all sorts of different theories on why or how or what. But I kind of like leveling up some things too, so that's the fun part of the game, is getting better at shooting my rifles. And MP5, like I said, great gun. I like it a lot. I use it. It does give you. I have tons of those. It does give you rifling points. Heavy ballistic vest. I have one, and I have a few at my base, so I'm not gonna take this. And I have a few holographic sights. They're cool. They're not, you know, what I'm really looking for, but interesting thing that you can find, you can mount to your guns. When your engineering level's high enough, you can make makeshift rails or improvise rails to fasten to certain guns, and then you can put the holographic sights or the scopes or whatever applies to the particular rail that you're putting on your gun onto the gun. Only a few weapons have scopes and sights that are made specifically for them. Like I know there's a Desert Eagle red dot that's specifically made for that gun. There's also, like, my MP5 there is an MP5 rail. I made a short improvised rail, but I am using a red dot with a silencer that's made for the MP5. And yeah, it's some guns do have, you know, the gear for them, and other ones are some improvised stuff. So like I said, really realistic game. It's fun. You're, you know, managing certain things, and oh man, I didn't even see him. So give us a second. Maybe eat something here really quick. What do we got to eat? We have a chocolate bar, and we have some spaghetti. Let's eat this chocolate bar. It's how I like to kill time when mechs are hating on me, I'll try to eat something, and always keeping an eye on the metabolism, right? Like, it wouldn't be the worst idea to pee when we get into that next hangar, so. Oh, he'll walk back to where he freaked on me, so maybe we'll do that right now. Yeah, managing your metabolism is really important, and like I said, when I got here, I wasn't doing the best job of it, but I have found things inside of the airfield that have helped me out a little bit. I was really low on my carbs and sugar, and I just eaten that chocolate bar, so it's probably really gonna help. And you know what? He sounds really close, so I'm just gonna actually eat the restless pumpkin, which is going to give me some carbs, and it's going to free up a little bit of weight in my inventory, which is always nice because, like I've been preaching in the last 2 videos, keeping a light inventory is kind of important. I'm really sitting here questioning that toolbox that I'm carrying, because of course toolboxes are a little heavy. They're 3 kilograms, which is, you know, a substantial weight at the end of the day. So he probably won't see us behind these containers. And we're just going to go in here, take out the sidearm, like I said. See, oh man, those heavy mechs, they take a lot of. I just unloaded a whole round into that guy, right? Like I don't think I missed a shot. I'll have to go rewatch the video after to see, but man, he took a lot, and I think he took a lot of headshots. Here's a cool thing that I seen the other day, and then I did it for myself. You can take the armor tactical vests that have come off of the Zeds and use a toolbox, and it will fix them. I don't need this right now, so I'm not going to take it. But even though I do have a toolbox and I could totally demonstrate it, I'll leave it up for you to discover on your own, because it is cool. You can fix the military vests and helmets and different armor things with the toolbox. I like that feature. It's cool. There are weapon cleaning kits that help you fix weapons. There's excuse me, sorry. There's gun. I went through gun cleaning kits. There's car repair kits. There's electrical repair toolboxes now, and I'm not too sure. Like I picked one up the other day, and I think they're for things like making electrical components for landmines and claymores and stuff like that. So that's part of the game that I haven't even tried yet, and I'll probably try that at some point and maybe make a video about it if that's what people would like. So there's a knife sitting on there. Yeah, I don't need that though. And we're just not having a whole lot of luck. And now I'm on the lookout for a lead plate, because like I said, I kind of got all the things to make bullets. I'm not stockpiling metal in my backpack, because, you know, I've explained my theory about weight enough. It's easy enough to find too, so I'm not too concerned about that. Anything? Oh. Oh, all the mech love today. Maybe let's go try the other side. See how that works out for us. But I am feeling I'm getting a little bit heavy in some of the stuff I'm carrying. Where's my... I'm at 78%. This is another good place to escape, right across there. Oh, I'm gonna eat one right here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I had my mouse on my mic for some reason, and it was turning it on and off. I apologize. Look at that guy. Just eating all those bullets to the head. Pure craziness. We're gonna have to reload some of our stuff and patch our wounds, so this is a good opportunity to do that. And it's another thing, like, you know, you can get punched in the face as a zombie, and you know, maybe that wouldn't be a life-threatening problem, but in this game, for some reason, you'll just continue to decrease in your health, and that kind of sucks. So um, you can die from getting punched in the face as a zombie. Oh, here's a good find: 30 rounds of AK-47. That's pretty rare. I have come across AK-47 rounds, and I have a small stockpile, but they're few and far between. I maybe got like 3 magazines of that stuff, so 30 round, like, not enough for me to even take an AK-47 that I found out yet. Baked beans, that'll give us some carbs, I think, which is good. And protein at the very least. So we'll try to stink all the zombies out with our flatulence. Maybe that's a good method. They'll stay away from us because they'll think we're one of them. Yeah, no, maybe not so funny. Nothing that awesome so far. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that because those that AK-47 rounds, that's good stuff. You don't find tons of that laying around, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. What does this guy have? Some vitamin pills, which are important because we're getting low on vitamin D. Which, by taking supplements in the game, like the vitamin pills, it's totally like impossible to keep up with your vitamin D intake. My guy in previous videos was super low in vitamin D, and it was affecting my energy. And I can't even remember if I've talked about like how I fixed that, so I can do that right now. There's these little red mushrooms out in the woods, and not in the southern part of the map. They're kind of more in like, say, the mid level of the map, not in the wintry area. And the mushrooms contain vitamin D, and that's how I fixed my vitamin D issue, was looking for these like little red mushrooms um, that sporadically come up in the forested areas of the game. So in saying that, I'm gonna reload a couple of my weapons. I think they need to be reloaded, like my handgun. I totally went in here, you know, not 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 paying attention completely. So we're gonna reload the handgun and make sure we're ready. We'll put this clip into the vest. Handgun goes back. I really like being on top of loading. Those are 9mm bullets here. Put those in there. These ones go in here. I like being on top of my bullet game, and making sure that I have all the stuff loaded up that needs to be in the magazines that are appropriate for it. But this is pretty close to half an hour, and there's one more section of the airfield that I want to make a video for. I did mention in my previous video that I had been sick for a week, and I kind of lost my voice, and today's the first day I've been feeling better, so I've decided to make a couple videos, and I actually need to get a drink of water and take a vocal break for a second. So I'll be back with another video, and if you like this, please give it a like. I hope that you would, and share, subscribe. No matter what platform you're watching on this, please, if you like what we're doing, give us some support, and we appreciate it greatly. This is Styles with the Northside Game Crew, and I hope everybody has a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.